he pulls out on that one.
Fisher Grant from Florida opening up his account. Fisher had a nice race. I didn't get a chance to hang out in the booth with you. How was all that racing, Dave?
Dude, the racing was pretty amazing. It was rad to see all the support, like you and Matt Becker and everybody in the water, making everyone safe. Super exciting to see Riggs in action.
Riggs Napoleon, first place in the race. Who won the girls' race?
It was a girl that I wasn't familiar with, but she killed it because Vanina got second. It was Fiona Wild.
Fiona Wild, Big Wins team member. Shout out to Steve Gates, who's been running pretty much the first junior program that I ever heard about in Hood River, Oregon. Looks like we got a set coming, Dave. This is going to be fun. We're here at Bolsa Chica Beach. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to tweet in to #SupFiesta. Let us know what you think of the webcast, what you think of the webcast announcers, and more importantly, the surfers. Looks like we got Matt Becker going through the lineup once again.
Yeah, a little south swell today, Anthony. So we got those lefts. We got the current to deal with. A little bit of wind.
A little bit of south wind that's been plaguing us. Oh, a little up and over. We're still waiting for some scores to come in on Fisher Grant's first wave.
Yeah, and Fisher actually scored one of the rare little rights today.
Yeah, I wouldn't be looking to go right just because I'm goofy foot. And we got Noah Yap up and riding. On his backside, going off the top on his first turn. Boom, another paddle transfer off the top. We lose Noah in the ocean-minded beach flags, but Noah paddling into one of the free surfers. No, that was Blue Angle King in his heat. Noah with one more move off the top. Opening up his account. Looks like we had Blue Angle King as well on that same wave down the beach.
Right on Noah, obviously a seasoned competitor at a very young age. And getting a very long left right there. Backside attack. Out the back, we got Blue again. That's Fisher Grant from Florida. Getting a left of his own here. Fisher's a good little surfer, man. He's got a nice, clean style. Obviously, you can see he's got paddle technique. He's doing a little cross bow action. Couple backside wraps. And finishes off his wave right there. So that's going to be Fisher's second score. I believe they announced that his first wave was a 5. We're going to wait on Noah Yap's first score, as well as Blue Angle King's. Right on. This is Jack Warner from San Diego. We're going to try to get these ocean-minded flags moved for the surf event now. Obviously, they're right in the way. Jack got a pretty nice wave right there. Jack riding the Infinity 711 Boardworks board, TL. So far scores, we got Fisher Grant with a 5 on his first wave. Still waiting on Noah Yap's first score. A couple other scores to drop here.
This is what the people at home are seeing right here.
Thank you for tuning in, Supconnect, at the Sup Fiesta Junior Pro and Youth Sup Fiesta on Cinco de Mayo. We're a little unlucky with the weather here, but we do have surf, so I'd rather have surf and bad weather than good weather, no surf. So it actually looks kind of fun out there still. The face of the waves are still pretty smooth. That we see Noah Yap finding another right here. Nice first turn. Noah Yap, I believe, is from Maui. Getting a lot of speed. A little floater on the inside. Noah, really good surfer. I think he's riding Blaine Chambers designs. So Noah's first wave scored a 7.7, that long left that we saw. So I'm assuming the first place is Noah Yap, second is Fisher Grant, And we're waiting for Noah's second score.
I just want to sort out all the info, Dave. So apparently the people at home, they're already seeing the scores.
Oh,
so we don't have
fantastic.
them yet. Yeah, no. But the Supconnect guys, they're taking care of it. We're going to get the scores up. So at home, you know more than Dave and I right now. But that's okay because Andre and Eric, they are going to hook it up.
I got to move my little supply of coffee, cheddar bunnies. We're going to get some live scoring.
Thanks to Linnell Ring helping out with the athlete VIP area.
Hashtag Team Mom.
Hashtag she's awesome. And don't forget hashtag Sup Fiesta.
That's right.
For all of your Instagrams and Twitter comments, Twitter updates.
Hashtag Junior Sup Pro 13 as well, as we got in the little logo icon. No, that says he won, but there's no score yet plugged in. But yeah.
At that time.
Right. All right, as we're getting settled into these first kind of heats, trying to get you some live scoring and better vantage point by moving the ocean mining flags and everything. So
we're getting it dialed in for you at home, but I gotta say the live feed page looks pretty good. With you got who's in the heat. I mean, those guys know what they're doing at Supconnect, and I'm really stoked to be in the booth here with Infinity's own Dave Bainey. Dave and I both wish we were surfing in this competition, not just for the $5,000 prize money, but there's some fun waves out there.
There are some fun waves, and it's predominantly left. We're both goofy footers, so I go right about once a week, so I like me some lefts.
You did pretty well in rights up in Santa Cruz, taking out the Steamer Lane shootout. We got some dolphins out the back as well. The dolphins coming by to have a look as we got a set approaching. Looks like some scoring potential coming up for these guys. You see White on screen.
That's Jack Warner.
Jack Warner riding his 711 Infinity Boardworks production board. Jack did very well in the race. Looks like we got Fisher Grant turning and going on a beautiful looking left. Fisher going backside. Nice little turn, setting up for something big here. Oh, nice snap, Dave. Very good on his backside. Once again off the top. Noah's letting the couple go out the back. Maybe he's setting up for something good.
Yeah, Noah is probably the most seasoned competitor, so he knows what he's doing. He's waiting for a good wave, choosing wisely. Fisher, on the other hand, staying busy. Nice, clean style. Fisher's got great paddle technique. I see him do cross-bow turns, regular turns, and roundhouses and everything like that. So this is a good little heat right here.
Good little heat. We've got a heat update. We've got Noah Yap leading the heat. Noah's got a 7.77 locked in and a 5.33. He's got a 13.1. Dave, take us on his wave right now.
Yep, here goes Noah again, finding another right. Oh, nice little layback snap right there. A lot of speed, clean. Another fin release right there. Noah's impressive, man. I've seen him surf quite a bit. He won a contest in Huntington last year.
He did. We've got a replay of Noah's wave coming up on screen right now. Noah coming up off of his cutback with a little, saw him get his fins out and his foot come off.
I love that little salsa he added on that there on Cinco de Mayo.
It's the Sup Fiesta. Salsa it up. If you've got a first place, goes straight to the final. Second place from this heat goes into repecharge number 2 or the semifinal. And if you get third and fourth, you get to surf again against third and fourth from heat number 2.
I love it. Second chance bracket, which is awesome. Here we go. Jack Warner goes for a paddle.
Jack going off the top.
Trying to find a reform right here. The famous Huntington reform. Let's see if it lines up for him.
You know, that wave really didn't offer much, but Jack really got a couple nice turns in. So we're watching a replay of Jack's wave. Not sure if we really need to see the replay of that one, but we're watching it anyway because we have those abilities here at Supconnect. Watching on performancepaddling.com/live. Don't forget to tweet in #SupFiesta Let us know what you think and tell all your friends what's going on over here in Bolsa Chica. The Performance Paddling Junior Pro and Youth Sup Fiesta, presented by Ocean Minded. Be ocean minded. It's a pretty simple slogan.
Don't be blinded.
Be ocean minded. Looks like we're coming up on 10 minutes, approaching 10 minutes left to go in the heat. Looks like Noah Yap and Fisher Grant have opened up a pretty substantial margin on 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah, Noah Yap, as you can see, with a 7.77 and a 5.33. Saw a little score line right there. Fisher with a 5.77 and 5.5. Those are some pretty solid scores as well.
Yeah, and Jack and Blue are just getting their feet wet, and they'll get a chance to surf again in round number 2. We've got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this heat number 1. Heat number 2 coming up in the Junior Pro Boys Division will be Giorgio Gomez from Florida, Dalbert Rivera from Oahu, Noah Hopper from California, and Riggs Napoleon, our race winner. Riggs will be in blue. Noah will be in bronze, Dalbert in white, and Giorgio in red. That's for heat number 2. But in the water on screen, we've got Noah Yap, who is our current heat leader. Heat number 1 of the Junior Pro. 2013, Huntington Beach, California. We're here at Bolsa Chica State Beach. It's so cold.
First demonstration kids event in stand-up paddling. Lots to be proud of there. People from all over attending today. In the second heat coming up.
You don't want to have to worry about the mic. We're going to give you the cues for instant replay. So when you mention something, we'll prep, give us some time, and then we say instant replay is ready.
When we're hyping, when you hear Dan go, oh, that's the one for me. Andre, you haven't got it yet. People are amping down there. People are amping. You guys.
Okay, let's go. So we got an instant replay of Noah Yap. Noah Yap is red, right? So here's the test. Anthony, you copy.
We got Fisher Grant, Noah Yap on screen. Just paddling around. We've got a south swell. As we know, Dave, some of those south swells have some long lulls. We've sat during some long lulls down at San Onofre. I think we're going to go watch Noah Yap's last wave while we're waiting in the meantime. So let's take us through Noah's wave, Dave.
Yeah, let's check it out. This is a very good score. The highest score of the heat so far, 7.77. Noah adding some flair, some speed.
Instant replay brought to you by Ocean Minded. Haha, we tricked you guys. We were pretending we were going to show you a replay, but we have live action, so we're going back to the live action. Jack Warner is up and riding with a nice stylish turn off the top. Oh, you can tell he's bummed. Jack's going back out for another wave. At least he'll add to his score line. And I think we'll take it back to Noah's replay now.
Yeah, looks like to be a little lull again, so we're going to try to get some replays of the action. And
I don't know if we can get a shot on screen, but I think that's Fiona Wild out there going upwind, practicing. Race is over, but she's still training out there. Looks like we're panning away, going to get a shot, and I believe that's Fiona Wild on her Nash board.
I almost thought it was Annabelle, but it looks like Fiona now, huh?
It could be. It could be. It could be. 5 minutes left in heat number 1, round 1 of the Junior Pro here at the Youth Sup Fiesta, presented by Ocean Minded. We'd like to also thank Infinity Surfboards for helping support this event. So thanks, Dave, and thanks to your mom and dad.
Oh man, we love it. This is insane so far. Like the turnout's amazing. What a cool.
Oh, we got Noah. Boom!
I actually really like that turn. You could tell there's like no nerves. He was aggressive, and then look at little
whack.
Little Sup Fiesta right there. Boom. I don't know. I didn't know how many fins he had until I saw that.
Noah Yap, straight off of his Hawaiian State Championship. Noah also took second place in the under-18 division. He won the Open, but got second place in the under-18 division. Some rippers over in Hawaii. Chris Bloodhart, we wish he could have come to the Junior Pro Invitational. He's got some shortboard contests, but Chris took out the Hawaiian State Championship for the under-18 in the stand-up paddle division. I'd like to give a special shout-out to Joe Bark and family. Joe Bark, one of the sponsors of the event. He had 2 kids competing, Sam and Emily Bark. Emily Bark was the winner of the girls' 12 to 14 race. And Jack Bark, who is a current Molokai to Oahu stock paddleboard champion. Jack Bark was in the water helping with water safety. Looks like we have Blue Angle King up and riding.
Oh,
Blue,
he's doing a headstand.
Oh, Blue going for the headstand. Blue going for the headstand. I am not sure if the judges saw that. I hope they did, because that was a phenomenal move.
I think I've seen you do a headstand before, Anthony.
Well, if all else fails, just do a headstand. It's not progressive, but, you know, everyone loves a headstand.
Hey, I can honestly say I've never tried one. I need to try one now.
I've tried 2, and I pulled them both, though, so I'm not going to try them anymore.
I've been there for one, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Looks like we got some young Groms getting ready to paddle out to go for a free surf, I think. I'm not sure why they're paddling out right in the middle.
Where's the beach marshal, Ron House, cracking the whip on the...
Ron House, beach marshal. We see Fisher Grant in his Captain America wetsuit. Fisher Grant, thanks for coming from Florida. Shout out to the ESA and everyone over in Florida. Thanks for watching and cheering on Fisher. We got first round, first heat. Fisher's doing well in second place with a 5.77 and a 5.5. Fisher needs an 8.67 to take over first place and advance to the finals, straight to the finals if you win the heat.
That's pretty key to win the heat, because then you get to take a heat off, warm your bones back up, check out the conditions, and
you're in the money.
Refuel. Oh,
you're in the money.
And you're in the money.
Oh, look at these Groms. We got the 9 to 11-year-olds getting ready for their heat.
Looks like we're under a minute and a half to go, coming up to a minute and a half to go. So looks like Noah Yap and Fisher Grant are going to wrap this up, as Jack and Blue failed to get the better waves. They surfed well, but didn't get the best waves of the heat.
Oh, Fisher still wants it. He's not giving up on this heat yet. He wants the win. Nice fade takeoff. Maybe faded a little too far on that one.
A little too much, but you know what? That wave kind of phased out a little bit, and he's feeling comfortable with his scores, and he's just going to head back out.
Fisher's stoked. He came all the way from Florida, gets to surf against a kid from California and a kid from Maui. Looks like we got a replay of his fade turn, and he goes down. We've got Jack Warner up and riding on a little one. Jack just needs to catch a wave. He knows time's running out. Not really what he was looking for, but maybe next round Jack will catch some bombs.
Well, it was interesting. There's a lot of waves at the beginning of this heat, and then it kind of lulled out. So I haven't seen what the tide's been doing today, but that could be a factor. It might be, looks a little low, so maybe it's dead low and going to start creeping back up after it turns.
You know, that's a great part about surf contests and competitions. You can really get a chance to see how the ocean changes through the course of the day, and you really have to adapt your surfing. Some people even have different boards for high tide and low tide. As we're on this 6-second countdown, Fisher Grant's up and riding, pumping, looking for a big move. Ooh, nice little layback, but wave laid back off of him.
That's the end of heat number 1. Noah Yap taking the win, Fisher Grant second, Jack Warner in third, Blue Angle King in fourth. So Noah goes straight to the final.
Straight to the final.
Straight to the final.
Noah is stoked. We've got Heat 2 coming up. Heat 2, we've got Giorgio Gomez in red from Florida. Hello, everyone. We got Dalbert Rivera from Oahu in white. Noah Hopper, the young Grom from California, in bronze. And in blue, we've got Riggs Napoleon.
This is a pretty legit heat here, actually, Anthony, if you look at this. Giorgio Gomez. I actually surfed against him in my heat at Sunset. So Giorgio's been competing on the Stand Up World Tour here and there. Dalbert, you know, he participated in the Stand Up World Tour at Turtle Bay.
Dalbert Rivera, Infinity Team Rider. He's representing for you over on Oahu.
Yep.
Dalbert's done well in numerous competitions over on Oahu, the under 18 division. So right now we've got assembled 8 of the top boys and girls that are 17 and under, and they are surfing against each other for $5,000 in prize money. $1,000 for first.
That's a lot of cold hard cash, Anthony.
Cold hard cash so that they can help their parents pay rent.
Here we go. Giorgio stroking up. He's going to go over this one. Looks like Dalbert's caught maybe a little inside. So, and then we didn't even talk about, so Noah Hopper, he's another kid from Cali that I've been surfing with quite a bit at San Onofre. He's a little ripper, goofy foot. And then Riggs Napoleon. Everyone knows Riggs from, doing the Battle of the Paddle since he's whatever age. And amazing paddler. So this heat is legit right here, and I'm excited to see him start catching some waves as the set is approaching.
And they are frothing. They've been waiting for this event. Most of them have been in town since Tuesday, surfing all up and down the coast. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Giorgio Gomez, his first wave of the event. Let's see what he's got for us. Nice little setup turn off the top. Giorgio's kind of waiting for this wave to develop some speed. Little crossbow turn, but that wave kind of died into the rip over there.
Looks like we got Riggs paddling for one as well. Here we go, Riggs, I like it. Off the bottom, off the top. That one kind of mushed out on him.
Tricky conditions here at Bolsa Chica. We got the tide changing. We have rip currents out there. We got a replay of Giorgio Gomez wave.
Is that live or is that live?
Which one do the people?
Okay. I haven't seen a replay of those. We got red Giorgio Gomez looking at another one. Perhaps listening to Dave Bainey's advice from that last heat. A lot of waves in the beginning of the heat, and it seemed to die off a little bit. So they're trying to catch their 2 highest scoring waves. They're going to be judged on what, Dave? What are these guys trying to do?
Well, most of it is taking risk. Risk equals reward. As Dalbert paddles for a wave, let's see if he gets in this one real quick. Nope. But risk equals a reward, so they want to see him go for big moves. Here we go, Noah Hopper.
Noah on his Mike Mowry hand-shaped board. Noah, just 14 years old, showing he can mix it up. Again, we have tricky conditions, but there are definitely some sets coming, Dave.
There's sets.
There are sets out there, so these guys will be waiting, try to have some really good wave selection.
Here we go, Riggs looking at one. He's going to stroke into this one, drops in left right here. Little setup turn. Going to get some speed for this closeout. Little floater. Kind of beat the section there. Nice bottom turn into a nice little, that was a pretty good little snap right there for that wave. Riggs Napoleon.
Yeah, Riggs got off like three turns there, which a couple of good turns will make the judges give you a high score. You have to earn your score here today. They're not going to just give you anything because you're a cute little kid. This isn't everyone comes and get a trophy.
Well, there's $5,000 at stake. You can't just, get a score for being cute.
Nope, you cannot. You cannot.
But yeah, what they're scoring on risk of maneuver, use of the paddle for sure. Because if you're not using the paddle, you're just surfing. This is a stand-up paddle event. And then all the other things, speed, flow, how you read and surf the wave. But, 2 big turns will score more than 5 little turns, things like that. So they definitely want to see the big maneuvers and finish your wave off well. So I'm willing to bet Riggs' last wave is probably going to be the biggest score of this heat so far. He's the only one who got to get a little busy. So we'll wait on some scores and see where everyone stacks up.
You'll see this heat sitting a little bit further south than the previous heat. Seems that the conditions are changing just a little bit as the tide continues to change. So they're just trying to find the best spot to catch their 2 waves in 20 minutes as we have scores dropping in. Riggs' first wave was a 4.73, joined by a 1.67 from a previous wave. Riggs is in first with a 6.4. Giorgio Gomez is in second place with a 3.23. Noah Hopper is in third with a 2.17. Riggs is the only competitor to catch 2 waves.
Looks like we're going to do a replay of Riggs' last wave?
Of Riggs' last wave, yeah. We'd love to see that. I thought they said white. Well, no, we don't want to see white. You got this.
Ocean-minded instant replay. Okay, so this is actually from the last heat. This is Fisher Grant. This is one of his last scoring rides right there.
We're stoked Fisher came all the way out from Florida to hang out with us. Fisher coming off of the East Coast titles a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Say red's last wave, white's last wave, yellow's last wave.
Can we signal like, hey, that was a good one? Let's do a replay of that one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but say jersey color because we don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. We just had an official media meeting with Andre Niemeyer from Supconnect, and we're just getting everything squared away here for our live HD webcast. If you know what HD means, tweet into us at #SupFiesta. I just always heard HD. I don't even know what it means. Do you, Dave?
Heavy
delivery. Heavy delivery. All right, I want one of these kids to give us a heavy delivery, humongous turn off the top. And I see some waves approaching. We'll see if they actually break on the bank that we've got.
Giorgio looks like he's in position. He's kind of holding that inside position for the next left.
And Riggs is just happy, hanging in second. You know, he's like, okay, Giorgio, you can get one. The rest of you guys. Here's Giorgio. Little fade. Nice cross-bow fade turn. Giorgio pumping down the line, setting up for this section. Oh, very nice tail slide off the top. A nice cross-bow backside paddle turn. Paddle transfer again. Another one off the top. That's the way to close out a wave to show the judges. And Dalbert out the back.
Dalbert out the back with a little cross-bow turn of his own. Couple. Nice section. Hey, there you go. Nice little finish turn. So this is the first good exchange we got in this heat. We got Giorgio with some nice backside surfing, and then Dalbert actually had some really good wave selection and had a couple good backside turns of his own. So out the back, looks like we got Noah and Riggs paddling. Noah's going to go left right here. Noah's screaming down the line, gets to the open face. He's got a little turn on the shoulder there. And then out the back, we got Riggs Napoleon paddling for one. He's going in backside, a little backside snap. Using that paddle as a cross bow, another one.
Oh, Riggs holding on to that.
Negotiates the shenanigans and gets a little front side rebound and tries to get another one right there. So Riggs looking pretty strong. Noah getting a very long wave. And I'm excited to see Giorgio and Dalbert's exchange as well.
Dave, this is awesome. We've got these kids are surfing now. It's happening. The Junior Pro and Youth Sup Fiesta is actually going off, Dave. These kids are here. They're surfing. I cannot tell you how fun this day is going to be. If it would just get a little bit warmer, that would just be the icing on the cake.
Hey, that was kind of like the elephant in the room. I wasn't going to mention it, but I'm freaking freezing, Anthony. I'm going to tell you what. But when the action's hot and it's Cinco de Mayo, I'm staying warm.
Did Dave just call me an elephant? Did you guys out there in computer land hear Dave call me an elephant? We'll wait for those scores to lock in, but Giorgio got a nice one, as did Riggs. Dalbert Rivera got a nice one as well. Noah Hopper paddling back out. All four of our competitors got waves during that last exchange, so Bolsa Chica Beach turning on as we see Riggs Napoleon paddling back out. Riggs is the youngest person to ever cross the Molokai Channel solo. He did the Molokai race by himself, 32 miles at 12 years old. Pretty amazing. Oh yeah, and he surfed in the Battle of the Paddle Elite race as well. We got Giorgio Gomez out the back. Giorgio's sister Izzy sang a beautiful national anthem for us this morning. Thanks Izzy Gomez, and thanks everyone out there in Florida if you're tuned in to performancepaddling.com/live.
Riggs Napoleon drifted by him in the blue jersey, in the white jersey, Albert Rivera, and paddling on his stomach right there in the bronze jersey is Noah Hopper.
Remind him to stand up. Remind him to paddle and stand. Oh, he's up.
All right, here comes a little set coming in.
We've got Giorgio Gomez holding down the peak next to our Boardworks marker buoy. Giorgio using his paddle speed. A nice fade crossbow turn. Giorgio getting some speed, little tail slide turn. Looks like he's setting up for something down the line. Another little paddle transfer crossbow. And this wave provided some good turns for you, Giorgio. Another snap on the inside. Giorgio just jumping off, wiping the snot off of his nose, going back out with a smile. He's got a couple good waves to lock in.
Yeah, that was a good wave for Giorgio. The wave was actually a smaller, kind of in-between set wave, and it stood up pretty nice. Got a little reform. He actually surfed it really well. Little fade, cutback, fins free, so he's sitting pretty good. He's going to have 2 solid scores. I'm willing to bet he's going to overtake that first place, and Riggs will be chasing him in second place after this. So we're still waiting on Dalbert's score. I'm curious to see how he did. He was patient, got a pretty good wave.
White jersey, that is Dalbert Rivera grabbing this one. Dalbert, oh, he takes it.
Dalbert trying to get another one. Dalbert in the white jersey paddling his custom Infinity designed by Dave Bainey.
Oh.
Dave Bainey